And the crazy thing is we never heard this thing start. We don't even know if it's a good motor.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're gonna be working on the DF Goblin kit car. But before we get started, we did get a package in that's gonna bring us closer to getting this thing started. So let's go ahead and unbox it and see what we got. So I'm not 100% sure of what we got in this box. I know we're waiting on some charged pipes and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and open it up and see exactly what's in here. Oh, it's charge pipe right here.
Oh man, that's sick.
Just check it out.
And they are powder coated. We did
Yep, nice black powder coat. Ooh, that's gonna look so good on the back of that car. Oh, these are seat brackets?
Oh, nice.
Finally, our seat brackets.
Look at them suckers just chilling up there, man.
Oh, I'm excited to install these things. So this is some exciting stuff right here already. Already, seat brackets. Yes.
I guess
nice.
There's 4 of them.
Yeah, nice black powder coat. Man, I love that.
Let me help you out a little bit here. I'm getting a little excited myself. Oh.
We got our rear coils. Now we can go ahead and install that subframe and do the rear suspension. So I'm super excited now. Now this, I'm really not sure. Let's go ahead and open it up, see what it is.
Nice foam.
Oh, dude.
Intercooler.
A nice intercooler.
Oh my goodness.
God, dude, that is sick.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Dude.
Look at that, guys.
That's gonna look so dang good on
First Goblin.
Oh my God, let's go ahead and mock it up, dude. That's gonna look sick. It's gonna sit like somewhere around here. I'm not 100% sure. But dude, that is sick. We're super excited about
awesome,
dude.
Man.
They knocked it right out of the park with this one, man.
Yeah.
That is awesome, dude. That is super awesome. Now I'm really excited to put this thing together, dude. Dang, that's almost like a trophy piece right there. Put it up on the wall.
That's definitely gonna mark this kit car.
That's gonna show whose kit car it is right there.
Built by Goon Squad, provided by Goblin.
Oh yeah.
DF Goblin.
I don't even want to open the rest of this stuff.
Let's keep on moving here.
More piping for the turbo. I think this may be one of these pipes, something like that. You know how the turbo has pipes. Maybe remove that and stuff like that. But there goes the one for the sensor and all that good stuff. So
map sensor goes there. Another pipe. Did you
Yeah, that's our rear. That's just both of our rear coils.
Rear coilovers. We got our clamps and stuff like that. Then some more. Or that's probably for the map sensor. That's for some. That's the boost. I don't know.
Maybe
we'll figure it out though.
Pressure, but and also we do got our rear coilovers. Finally, we can do that rear suspension. So I'm guessing we need to just go ahead, jump on this kit car, and start putting this thing together because we are getting real close to that first start, and hopefully that test drive is coming really soon. So let's go ahead and start working. All right, guys. So the first thing we're gonna start off with is try to splice the aftermarket fan for the radiator to the original fan wire that's in the back of this fuse box. We gotta take it apart again, but no big deal. We're gonna go ahead and snip that, solder it up. I already got all my soldering stuff. It's already warm, ready to go. So let's go ahead and snip these things and solder them together.
That right there.
One thing I forgot, this plug right here.
And that's gonna connect our fan up front to run properly just like it would OEM, which I think that's awesome, dude. Simple and easy. Now we're gonna move on to the next thing, which is probably gonna be, I think, that fuel pump. What do you think?
Maybe fuel pump, or we can go ahead and try to connect. Never mind.
Never mind, fuel pump it is then. Well, there's a bunch of different things we could do here, so we're about to figure out what to do next and just keep on moving. Next thing that we're actually gonna do is go ahead and connect this vacuum line right here. Connects to the brake booster up front. Went ahead and bought some hose clamps. Gonna go ahead and take care of this and get that out the way. The easy stuff.
Yep. Oh yeah, and then I think we will be routing, maybe plumbing.
What are we actually gonna be doing?
I'm really not sure right now. As soon as I get this on, I'm gonna tell you exactly what we're gonna do. There's so much that we can do that I want to kind of go in order, work probably from the bottom up, because there's still some hoses that we got to connect. There's some electrical lines that we got to tighten up, like the starter, the battery cable and stuff like that. So I'm just trying to do the easy stuff first and then do the hard stuff last, and then we may start it. But
Yeah.
as you can see, we don't have our fuel pump on yet, so that's gonna be our next big thing to do is a fuel pump. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock all this easy stuff out real quick, then we should be ready to go.
Alright guys, so we're gonna try to put this thing up on quick jacks so it's a lot easier to get under there, because we gotta do our positive cable to our starter and also a few other things that we gotta plumb up under there. So let's go ahead, grab these quick jacks from under the GTR and try to put them under here.
All right, so we got it up on the quick jack, works great. Now what's going on under here?
I'm about to connect, this is the positive cable that runs all the way to the front. I'm about to connect it to the starter, and that should be it for this positive cable. Then I'm gonna go ahead and start plugging some of this stuff up over here. You know, maybe start it here soon. So I'm gonna go ahead and connect it real quick.
Moving on to the fuel pump here. What do we gotta do?
We gotta go ahead and remove our original fuel pump, and it should work in our new fuel cell, our aluminum one. So we're gonna go ahead and remove this. I think it just unscrews this way, then we can pop it out. We may have to clock this thing to sit another way, just depending on which way the wires go. So let's go ahead and pull this off and go from there.
Another reason why I think we gotta clock it is because that float there, you see it?
Yeah.
You don't want it to be hitting up against that wall of that square tank here. So
There's some fuel in here, you see that? I wonder
Yeah.
how we can,
just turn it sideways.
oh, it's gonna go everywhere.
Gotta have them steady hands. Steady.
And it looks like right here, you can probably move these to like new holes, you know,
Yep.
new places. So
Let's go ahead and install it.
let's do it. All right guys, so we just flipped this top. We had to take these rods out, twist it 180 degrees so this float doesn't get hung up on the walls. And it'll read the exact measurement on the fuel gauge, so you'll know when you're gonna run out of fuel. And that's really important on this kit car, because you're gonna be running out of fuel, you're gonna have so much fun. So let's go ahead and I'm guessing it's ready to go straight in there, dude.
Yep, pretty much. We just need to unscrew this little ring here. Also drop that. Are we using that seal right there?
Yeah, I think we're gonna use the original seal.
Use that seal, drop it in there, tighten it down.
And it should be good to go, dude.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
excited. Let's go. Let's get it.
And now we're plugging it up. We are good. Now we just need to run the lines to it from here to somewhere over there on top of the engine.
We got the fuel pump connected. Now on this side, I want to go ahead and connect these two grounds. There's one ground right
yeah.
here, and there's another ground right
Just
here.
connect right there. This thing will not start if you don't connect
Oh yeah.
all the grounds. You gotta have them all connected.
So we're gonna go ahead and unbolt this and put these two grounds to it, and we should be good.
All right, so we just got off the forum and pretty much just looked up a bunch of new things, and we found out pretty much where everything goes 100%. We went ahead and mounted this reservoir tank, and we're gonna run the line also, which just goes to the side of the engine and then up to there. Pretty simple. Next thing that we're probably gonna do is run the plumbing for all the intercooler pipes and stuff like that. Although we do have a bad valve cover here, I think we're still gonna go ahead and connect it and try to just get this thing started, and later maybe just go ahead and take it apart. It's not gonna be too difficult to take it back apart. So what do you think? Should we do something like that?
We may not. It just depends on how soon the dealership can get us a valve
Yeah,
cover.
because I did order one on eBay and they haven't even shipped it off.
Yeah, they're
So-
slow, man.
eBay's a little bit slower than the dealership, or a lot slower than Integrity Chevrolet.
Oh yeah.
Them things right there, man, they just come in next day, but we'll see what we come up with here in a little bit.
Alright guys, so we're gonna try to put
right, so we got a few things done, but it is late, so we're gonna go ahead and transition into tomorrow. But before we do that, we're gonna pull an absolute savage move and eat on top of the GTR too, so.
Yep, this is our table, GTR table.
We don't got no tables in here, so we're gonna go ahead and eat, and we're gonna catch you guys tomorrow.
So it is the next day here. We're gonna get straight to work by connecting our left and right coolant lines, and that should be all for the coolant, other than the turbocharger where you do have a water to air intercooler on there, but that's gonna be next because we did order a valve cover from the dealership and it should be here by tomorrow, so that should be in the next video when we start installing that, or maybe in this video. So we don't know yet, you just gotta stay tuned. And also after that, we're gonna go ahead and do some electrical. We do have to wire up our radiator fan right here. After this, we're probably gonna paint our calipers and our subframe because this thing's gonna be done in no time and we need to have that stuff painted, ready to go. So let's get straight to work.
So we got all that wiring knocked out, the plumbing for the cooling. Now he's up there. What are you bringing down?
Giving you the calipers. We're gonna paint these things today.
Nice, man. Nice silver. So that means we're gonna have to go to the local parts store and search for some nice paint, which I don't mind.
Nice caliper paint.
Old rattle can stuff, man. I like them rattle cans sometimes.
That's all you need.
Also, we're gonna have to get some rattle can spray for the subframe. We're probably gonna paint that too.
Yeah, paint it black.
And while that stuff dries, this stuff and the subframe, wherever it's at, we're gonna be working on some other things around the kit car here. Alright, so we are fully prepped for paint. The only thing that we got to do is take the GTR out, cover up the kit car, and we're going to turn on the fan, and we're actually just going to use this caliper paint right here just to prevent any rust. We may end up powder coating them later on in the future, but for now, let's go ahead and pull this stuff out and get ready to spray. Now, this beast has been hiding for a bit, but we'll get her out here soon. What do you think of it, buddy? All right, so the GTR is out. The reason why we're gonna spray in here is because it is pretty dang cold outside today. Fired up the stove there, so it's gonna be nice and warm. And I think we'll knock this out pretty quick, and then we're gonna move on to the subframe. And then we're gonna move on to the subframe. And that's gonna be the only things that we're gonna spray paint. Then we're gonna jump back onto the kit car, do some plumbing, some awesome things, man. All right, so we got all the calipers painted. Now what are we gonna do?
We're gonna go ahead and scuff this subframe up and do a nice satin black on it, and it should be good.
Yeah, it's not rusted or anything. It just needs to be cleaned
Yeah,
up.
it just needs to be cleaned up.
And just a fresh paint on
Yeah,
it.
it's a little nice fresh paint so it looks really good up under there.
All right, so now that we got the subframe painted up, looks great. Looks absolutely amazing. Along with the calipers there, all the brakes are pretty much looking outstanding.
Yeah, I love that color.
Yeah, this color is sick. Nothing too crazy, but it's gonna get rid of that rusting that is possible.
Yeah, with that raw metal. So
Yes, sir.
we are good. Now we're gonna go ahead and uncover the kit car.
Yes,
and,
sir.
Do some more things to it, man. We might do a little bit of the turbo piping, maybe. Maybe we'll see if anything goes over the valve cover. We may leave it off till tomorrow or the next day because our valve cover is coming in. So let's just go ahead and get right into it.
Toss it on down. I got it.
Look. I'm gonna do the intake pipe first, and let's see how it looks, man. I'm excited. I'm glad that this is all powder coated black. It's gonna look really good with the car. Alright guys, so we just finished installing the intake. Now we're gonna do the outlet right here. We have to change this flange because it's just a little too high and really close to this. The kit does provide one right here. It's a little bit shorter and it's just perfect size for all the tubing. So let's go ahead, unscrew it, and swap it out.
All right, so we went ahead and swapped out that outlet. We're just kind of getting a rough idea of how this is gonna go. Now we're gonna go on to the intake manifold side. Pretty much, you can go ahead and mount that.
Yeah, we can go ahead and actually do the clamps and everything on this side. We're not gonna focus on that because we are replacing this.
Where's the mountain? How's the hardware go to it? The way this sits.
Oh, it comes with two brackets and they bolt on, I think, right here and probably one of these bolts. But we're not gonna do that because we are changing this. I just wanna slide this in here just to see exactly how it sits.
Just to get an idea, that way once we do get the valve cover, we can change it out quick and then put this stuff right back together.
Dang, dude,
That is sick, dude.
That's gonna look so good, dude.
That already looks good.
That just like tops it off.
For sure.
You know that's Goon Squad right there. When you see this flying past you, you'll know. You just read it.
You'll barely see it, but you will see it.
All right, so that's pretty much all we're gonna do for tonight until tomorrow, but we got our intercooler and our intake mounted. The only thing that's holding us back from starting this is gonna be the valve cover because our tube here, our oil tube that runs to the turbo is actually broken off.
Yeah, I think that's the oil return line.
Something like that.
We definitely need that to start it because we don't want nothing, no oil gushing anywhere.
Yeah. So we're actually gonna run to the dealership tomorrow morning and grab the valve cover along with the MAP sensor of manifold absolute pressure. I'm hitting you guys with all these terms because we are learning so much, man. This has not only been a build, but a crazy learning experience, man. We're just learning so much. I honestly didn't know about all this stuff, but researching it, putting this car together, and you just gotta learn, and it's just been so much fun.
Yeah, I mean, you're working with just a bare motor and all this other, stuff that you need to learn,
Building the car actually from scratch.
Yeah.
Just putting it together. So tomorrow, hopefully we can find this MAP sensor, which pretty much controls our electronic boost gauge. So that's gonna be another awesome thing.
Yeah, not all the cars have an electronic boost gauge. Only the 09s, I think.
Yep, usually it'd run like off of a vacuum hose or off a hose. This is just all electronic, which is gonna be awesome.
I don't know where we're gonna mount it yet or how it's gonna look, but we're probably gonna build some kind of bracket. Maybe ask
ask DF Goblin if they got a bracket for that.
They do provide a bunch of services like extras like that. If you want to get your intercooler engraved, they do provide that service.
That's
That's just so
sick.
awesome, dude. You can't miss out on something like that.
That is so sick. But yes, we want something maybe sitting right there. That would look
Maybe
really
on
good.
the side.
Maybe
I
on the
don't know
side,
yet.
maybe right here, maybe just a panel right here. I don't know how all that's gonna turn out to be, but I can't wait to put the steering wheel on, all that good stuff, and then our switch panel, and then we'll find out where exactly we're gonna put that electronic boost gauge, because only the 09s come with it, right?
Yes, sir. This is the 09. This has got the, I believe the transmission has got the no lift shift. So that's another awesome thing that we're gonna test out. But we're gonna catch you guys tomorrow. Hopefully pick up some stuff from the dealership. See you then.
All right, guys, so it is the next morning. We already called the dealership, and sadly, our part is not in. As you know, we did order the valve cover to try to get this thing started, but it's just not in yet. But that's gonna be a wrap for today's video, guys. And if you haven't, be sure to turn on your post notifications so you don't miss out on anything. Also, guys, new merch is dropping real soon. Go follow us on Instagram at Goon Squad. You'll get an inside scoop before YouTube. So, guys, as soon as this video is uploaded, we're gonna get straight to work and try to get this thing started for you guys, because I'm super excited to hear this thing finally run. We never heard it run before, but it's gonna be exciting. And also, as for the GTR and the Dodge Viper, we are getting a lot of parts coming in. We may do a little update video on the Viper first or the GTR. Stay tuned, like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.